Hi, Kiana here with PMP Crafters. Today we are going to be making a custom wrapper to go on to our Twix. Now, if you have not seen my previous videos where I tell you the supplies you're going to need to start making custom treats, then definitely check out that video. So for here, of course, I have the standard size Twix here. And I have a lefty, even though I normally get right. But anyway, I am going to use my measuring tape. This is okay, so I'm going to use my measuring tape. This is a must if you want to figure out the size of all of your wrapper needs for all the treats that the world has to offer. So definitely pick up one of these. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to measure going across. I like to, with some of my treats, measure exact on this because I would normally fold in the edges. But with this one, we're going to go a little bit wider. So I am going to pull this and see right now it's coming a little bit past 5.5, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it a full 6. I want it to fit comfortable, and definitely the way, depending on the way the chocolates are laying in there, will determine how your wrapper fits on there. So I'm gonna have it a little bit over, so I'm gonna do a 6. And if you can see here with the 6, I've got plenty over. Okay, so we're gonna go 6 by how wide it is, and now let's measure around, so we'll have our height for our wrapper. Okay, so I am going to, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can tuck it in there and hold it and wrap it around to get a good measurement, or you can just start it either here or here. So we can start it. I'm going to start it on this, and then I'm going to wrap it around, and it's going to overlap, and then I'm just going to kind of feel where that crease is. Uh-oh, it's in my way. Then I'm just going to go wrap it around, feel where my crease is, and it is about right here. So I'm going to say that this wrapper around is a 5 1/4. So 5 1/4. We can also do the other method if you would like. I'm going to tuck it in here, and wrap it around. And you see there, 5 1/4 is what I get. So the height of your treat is going to be 5 1/4. And then the width, you're going to go with 6 for the Twix. So a 6 by 5 1/4. Now, when you're making your treat, you also want to have a measurement for your front half. So that way, all of your design work, you know that it's in the center of your full wrapper. So we already know that we're doing 6 across. Now let's go ahead and get that front. Now what I like to do is I like to start right where the nutrition label is. Hold there. That's kind of difficult sometimes, but hold there, and then wrap around to where we get some other writing, okay? And I've got it at about 2 1/2. So the front of this Twix, from here to about here, 2 1/2. So that means our front label is 6 by 2 1/2. And our full treat wrapper is going to be 6 by 5 1/4. Okay, now let's go to the computer to go ahead and put this together. So now that we have our measurements, now it's time to go into Microsoft Windows to create your template. Okay, so I have my paper here on landscape. So it is a basic sheet of paper, which is your 11 by 8.5, and I have it on landscape. Okay, so what we want to do is to go into our insert, and we are going to go to shapes, and we are going to pull a rectangle. Now, I am just going to drag the rectangle and put it in here. It does not matter what size it is when you put it in here, because over here in our right-hand corner is going to give our measurements. Now, we want to go in here and put our measurements. Our height, we did say it was a 5.25, and then our width, how wide it is, we said it was a 6. Okay, so once we've entered that in, we now have that rectangle right here on it. Now we can change the color of this to better meet our thing, but this is just going to be our, I'm sorry, I put the outline, is that, okay, no outline. We are just going to use this for our template anyway, so I'm just going to make it a light blue for right now. Now that we have our full measurement, we now want to take our front measurement, and so what we're going to do is add another shape, and we're going to put that right on top. Okay, now we remember when we did our measurements, our front portion, it's still going to be the same width, here are the same width, which we said our width was 6, okay, same width, but the front, as far as the height, is a 2.5. So we're going to put that in. Now, as you can see, we have that here. Now we're going to simply just lay that on top, and I'm going to make it a different color. As you can see, it's the dark blue, but let's make it more of the goldish brown that the Twix wrapper is. So I'm just going to go in here and change the color. Okay. So now that we have this, you can save this just like this, so that way when you get ready to create your designs for your clients and your customers, you're able to put it right on here on the front, and that'll be your front, and anything that you want to add on the back can be your back. Definitely create you a few of the ingredients labels. You know, if it's for a birthday, you'll put the birthday on there. If it's for anniversary or whatever, you do those things. Now, to make this quick, I went ahead and I already have it also laid out here in my Photoshop. You guys, if you want to see how to do it in Photoshop, I will do that as well. But I've already had it here, so I'm just going to drag my Twix label and drop it right in here. Then I am going to bring it in front and place it right on there. Now, this image is, the background is not removed. So it's removed on here because I removed it, but I didn't save it again with the background removed. So just for this purpose, I am going to quickly remove it, and then we'll come back with it all printed out and ready to assemble. All right, you guys, now that we have our label printed and cut, this is our template that we did. As you can see, if I were to put this right on top, it fits perfect. I am going to go ahead and put this Twix inside of this wrapper just to kind of show you guys. I am using my glider, and I like to, well, I probably shouldn't have did it on top of there. I like to tuck my ends in, okay? So I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape here. Sorry for the noise. Okay, then I am going to put this face down, put the treat in the center, Twix in the center, and I am going to put tape on both sides. Okay, that's one side. Let's put it here on the other. Okay. Then I am going to do across here. Okay. Now I have my tape lines here, and I am going to start folding this over. Now, what I like to look for is when the front part just starts to come over. Then I'm going to pull really tight and place it over. Line these up so they won't be uneven. And you guys, I'm using just simple regular paper. Definitely check out the supply list so that it will look nice and glossy. This is just regular paper. I did not want to waste my good paper for this tutorial. But definitely if you want to know what kind of paper I use, you need to definitely check out that video. Okay, so then I'm just sealing my ends here, and I have plenty of room. Plenty of room. This is not going to look the best, but here we go. Plenty of room. Now, as you can see, that went on very nicely. Now I am going to make it look more authentic by putting those edges on. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, then I'm going to use my zigzag scissors to just cut that right on off. Now, there you go. A full wrapped Twix. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you enjoyed this tutorial and would like to see more. Happy crafting, you guys.